words. They make me feel free. Out of the comfort zone. Journey to the unknown. Hope one day it will lead me to what I've been looking for. But tonight, I took the wrong turn.
I do my thinking, dang it, like till it's purple. Alcohol on my circus, city slipping like jerkers. Rubbing from what's to murder, checkers about his burgers. These infections will I spit. I'm only a type of the tips, put in and clean your mind. Glitch stage out for when I'm not. Nah, did you see me? I'm like a genie. My mind is subconscious. That's the remedy for my watch and work. It's more than recorded, so just split in the fence like scorpion. Perforating my words on the paper while I'm in and get the murder attempt. Pushing letters to space. Getting some shit. Caps locked it down with these raps. I can't concern around. No, that's super rap. How you know when you fight? How the hell it's right there? Super rap. Know the step. Let's go down. Say it with me.
Hey, some guys are messing with your car.
Wait, right now? Hey, you!
Leave him alone! Calm down. Hey, there's no reason for violence. Okay? Whatever problem you have, sort it in a different way. Thank you.
How about street race at 3 a.m.? Sounds good?
Sounds fantastic. Thanks for what you did. I'm Jack.
Tom, nice meeting you.
Listen, I have a favor. Can you look out for me? Don't worry, I'll be fine, but just in case, don't know these guys.
Sorry, Jack. I helped you enough tonight.
I actually.
One last favor.
All right. But after this, you won't see me ever again.
Thanks again, Tom.
Hey, baby. Be careful, alright?
Backup, ASAP!
What is the suspect driving?
Oh, I don't know, a freaking plane? Shoot. Yo, my ride! What the? Screw this, I'm out.
You head around front. I'll cover the back.
How's that for a help?
Screw you! You almost went on my roof!
We need to exit the city. You had luck, Jack. And you owe me a big favor. But you were racing against the guy who called a cop to shoot you. Except that wasn't a real cop. It was one of his guys.
How do you know?
Well, I saw him, and he wasn't wearing any badges. To me, it was an assigned killer to stop you in case of you winning the race.
I knew he was up to something.
Did you know the guy before he attacked your car?
Never in my life.
I see. So what's your life story? I'm listening.
Me and my dad, we used to work at the fuel station, fixing a lot of cars. Don't know much about my mom. My dad never wanted to tell me. We were very poor, with no home. We had to live in the cold garage that we worked in. I helped as much as I could, but my dad was obsessed over cars. He even worked past midnight. He was a very skilled mechanic. He was making car modifications that were ahead of their time. I knew one day his talent would be noticed. And it was. He got a job offer with a higher salary, and he took it. It's quite far from our home, but he couldn't say no to the offer. He's fixing imported cars that were being shipped here. Although his earnings were great, my dad wasn't so happy. His boss didn't treat him right. One night, when he was working overtime, he saw this one imported car and fell in love with it. So he spoke with his boss, if he could somehow own it, but his boss wanted to play a game. He wanted a drag race against his son. My dad wins, he gets the car, but if he loses, he has to work overtime for a month. My dad, he didn't even think twice. He made his car all-wheel drive, which was almost unknown back then, so I already knew how the race was going to end. Gotta admit, it was a lot closer than I thought. He was so happy. But then, one night, there were a lot of cops looking for us. I was alone and very scared.
Anyone there? Hello?
I'll cover the back.
Still to this day, I think it was all a setup. It happened just a few days after the race. I always felt safe when my dad was driving, but that night, he got shot in the shoulder. I didn't want to leave him, but he insisted, saying he'll be fine. I barely knew how to drive. His last words were, "You got this." I was crying a lot. After that moment, my only goal was to unite with my dad someday. That day probably won't come soon, but I believe somewhere out there, My dad has the same goal. At least I still have his car. Kinda. Who are you calling?
You need your car fixed, right? Here comes the rescue!
Ooh-wee! What happened to this baby?
Yo, Michael, this is Jack.
Good morning.
Good morning. Although you two don't look like you had a good morning. What the heck happened to your cars?
It's a long story. I'll tell you later. Let's hit the road. Thanks, Mike.
Always here to help.
Not when you're drunk.
Lot of scratches. But since she'll stay here, don't want to rush you guys, but may I ask when it will all be fixed?
I would say probably by tomorrow.
Yeah, around 1 p.m.
Impressive.
Hey, Jack. Come, I want to show you something.
See you later, Jack.
Home to the mountain.
What a beastly off-roader, I assume.
This project car I made had a goal. Goal was to have a good balance between off-road and asphalt performance.
Wow.
Nearly every part of this car was taken from my junkyard, but as you can see, it's not completely done. Just need to find a hood, rear bumper, and a few other things. And then, the beast will be done. Want to see how she goes? was it?
Yeah, it was great. Amazing. I'm still speechless how cars can be that capable off-road.
Yep, or I didn't know too.
You have any wheels to get me home?
That should do it.
Still better than a taxi.
Remember, this is a dirt bike. You can freely try it off-road. It's meant for that kind of terrain. You got it?
I owe you. A lot.
カイト。はい、ボス。昨晩のこと聞いたぞ。すみません。もう二度と。我らへの侮辱だ。次はもうないからな。わかりました、ボス。
I'm so worried. You didn't answer my calls.
Honey, I'm sorry. It's a long story, but I'm fine now. Don't worry. I'll explain once I get home, okay? I'm just half an hour away. I love you.
Where were you the whole day?
Were you watching TV? Was I on the news? I was ambushed, but no need to worry. I'm all fine now. I'll make us coffee and explain everything, all right? Come on, just you and me.
I'm ready to listen. Where's your car even?
In a safe place. Do you remember Kaito? He's out from prison. And he saw me. Nearly killed me. But one guy helped me from both him and the cops. His name is Tom.
Are cops after you? Do we need to move out?
Let's just keep a low profile for now. And stay out of the city.
Can I go with you?
You don't have to let the money come between us. No, no, they not even capable to feel us. Yeah, yeah. Why don't we just take the stacks and go to pizza? Yeah, yeah. That way you could lean away with all the people. No, no. Why don't we just take the stacks and go to pizza? Yeah, yeah. That way we could lean away with all the people. Yeah, yeah.
You stay here, all right?
Sure.
Yo, Jack.
Morning, David.
Check the coolant.
What's up, Carlos? Is my car done?
I don't know.
I worked on your car. I think it's in the painting section now.
Where's the painting section?
All right, listen to me. Exit there and go right. Then keep walking till you see it. You can't miss it.
Right on time.
Is this my car?
Oh yeah, we made some slight off-road modifications because your car was too low. It can't cope with our terrain here.
What did you do to my car?
Hey, calm down. It's in there.
I hate you.
You and your car.
So, how much do I owe you?
Nothing. This one is on me. I installed new tires as well as adjustable suspension in case you need to fly again.
You shouldn't have to, but thanks.
Thing is, I had to. When I was fixing your car, I saw oil leaks, suspension cracks, poor engine cooling. Luckily, your engine didn't blow up. Your dad would be disappointed in you, Jack. If my car is a beast, your car is just beauty.
Hey, Tom. Let's race then, and see who's actually who.
You sure you got this?
On asphalt, he doesn't stand a chance.
All right, good luck. Ready? Go!
Can you teach me that?
Okay, what exactly?
Your driving style. That just beat me seconds ago.
This is the view of the road for most drivers. It's just a straight line on their fancy GPS. What I see aren't just the roads ahead. There's a wider perspective with unlimited choices and paths. Let's go get my truck. I'll show you what I mean so you'll maybe realize.
We made it! I've never even explored this part of the country. It's like I've entered a whole new world.
Couldn't have said better. Glad you realized how off-road vehicles are giving you the freedom to go anywhere.
One day, I'll try to build one myself. Want to come to my place?
Why not?
You up for a beach fire?
Sure. Nice house, though. Wow, it's beautiful here. Especially at night.
With relaxing wave sounds. It sure is.
But I have a question. How did you afford this place? I'm just curious because you lost everything after leaving your dad. Of course, except your car, but the properties here are over $1 million. So is there something you don't want to tell me?
The guy I raced the other night was Kaito. We became best friends shortly after I left my dad. and because both of us were poor, we started doing robbery. He was the robber, I was the getaway driver. We were a great team until a year later, Kaito started arguing my role being much safer, also saying he's a better driver. Because of that, our friendship got weak. So, during one robbery, he got caught. I barely managed to escape. 15 years of his jail time passed. Reason he wanted to race me that night is to prove that he's a better driver before killing me. Hey, where are you going?
You lied to me. You knew he was dangerous, yet you continued to get me involved. I trusted you.
I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you. I should have.
I even asked you if you knew him. And you lied to my face.
Oh, come on, Tom.
I never should have helped you.
Hey, come back. I'm sorry.